Hey guys and gals on YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, and we're going to combine a little bit of tiny unboxing, and depending on what's here, might be able to come up with an interesting thing to talk about too. Nah, not really interesting, but different. Subject matter. I know this is not a Lego. How ironic. The very first one I picked up is my non-Lego piece, which we'll talk about. And they become the subject of this conversation. Set aside. This, I believe, is Lego. It is. Some little pieces here, including some dark orange. And this is a box, and I have no idea what's in here. I imagine it's probably Lego. But we shall see. Rolled up newspapers. Well. This is a part of a vintage Stompers toy. It's very hollow, very light. It's something that has nothing to do with anything. And this, I have a feeling I know what this is, and this is pretty cool. This is not really for me, per se. Definitely been looking forward to it getting here, and let's see if I am correct. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's big. Way bigger than I thought it was. Any Ford fans out there? This is a 1962, probably Ford Thunderbird. It has the little convertible roof that flips over on the back here. I suspect that this was electronic at one time. There's a little battery, little wire sticking out here. So I suspect this rose up. And at one time it covered this back of this car. Anyways, the Ford Thunderbird. And what spec was my dad had one back in the day. Yeah, this is missing its wire, little actuator it feels like. Which is interesting. Worth restoring? Probably. Absolutely. Anyways, it's not really the subject matter. I'm tired. I'm just kind of showing it a lot longer than I meant to. Okay, let's get on to the video here. Let's try to get back to some sort of Lego content, even though that is pretty cool. Okay. Lately, today is June 1st, and you guys and gals out there, you going to head out and get that Rex microfighter? I will, I guess. I like microfighters, though. That's the reason why I'm going to do it. It's not really for any other real reason. But there's been a lot of subject about it, and I already talked about this once, but I talked about from the angle of, let's just keep the collections going. I'm shaking the stuff. But let's talk about investment. There's a common investment can mean a couple of different things. Okay, all of us, I think, dream of buying something for almost nothing, and it turns out it's worth a lot of money, or it goes up because of hype, and you get a lot of money for it. It can happen. It's more likely to happen with coins, probably. Like you get a rare penny, like I did once, 84, a double ear, in my pocket change, and it was worth about $400, and I sold it. Probably worth actually double that because the store gave me $400 for it. But anyways, that's a long story. So let's talk about investments. Now, what automatically comes to mind is, say, silver. And this, well, for a customer, I do eBay, like I said, I do resell. This is a 2013, but I would challenge you. I would say this isn't really an investment that I can make a lot of money on. Yeah, silver's gone way up high sometimes, but generally, the average person, most of us are going to miss those. So what I want to point out is in 1987, when the American Eagle came out, I used to buy them for about $5.70 up to about $7.50 a piece. Now I made about $5 and something an hour at that time, maybe $6, $6.50, but it's later $7, $8, $9 an hour. So my point is this: this was about 1 hour of pay. Now it's about $32, $34 now. This particular one, because of premium, might be closer to $40. My supervisor makes about $40 an hour. I'm down around 30s, so this still represents an hour of pay. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's not really an investment per se. It's more like a hedge. It holds its value. It holds the value of money because, as you know, everyone knows this. If you take a paper dollar bill and you throw it in a drawer, next year it's worth less than that. In fact, probably in a few months it's worth less. And that's a debasement. So that's why people turn to gold, silver, especially, and some other stuff, and they call it investment, which it is, and it's tangible. As far as making money, technically cryptocurrency will do it too, but it's not tangible. It doesn't exist. And especially with cryptocurrency, until you sell it or when you lose money or make money, there's nothing there. This, even if it became worthless, well, this particular has a face value of $1 anyways, it's something you can hold, just like these Lego pieces. These are an investment for a mock I'm doing. I'm buying them now because I have the money to do so, and I got a better deal now. You see where I'm going with this? Lego Investments, 75280, the famous 501st battle pack. You'll notice this particular box is kind of beat up. You're supposed to say, it's been smashed. Yeah, it's actually, a corner's ripped here. But it is still silk. This box was bought mint condition off of eBay. I paid extra premium for it. It came in a paper bag. The other one, they actually taped the paper to it. Newspapers. I almost thought it was intentional destruction, actually, but maybe it wasn't. So you say, okay, from an investment point of view, if I say, man, this is mint condition, this is a perfect box, I can't sell it for that. So I've actually already lost money, but it's tangible. It's something I can hold on to. It's something that you can see. It's about the same. Would you trade this for this? Would you trade this for this? Tangible items. Tangible items. If I sell this in the future, I make money off it, that was a good investment, right? But just by having it, it's a good investment. Because if I want this set, and you remember how hard they were to get at one point, I already have it. Therefore, it's a good investment. It's an investment just by owning it. And no matter whether it goes up or not, it is still a battle pack. Some may argue about some of the builds, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So, the biggest rule, because I grew up in a household, my whole family, everyone was resold stuff. And back in those days, in those dark ages when I was a little kid, we didn't have the internet. We didn't really call people. We called it SASE, self-addressed sealed envelope. And you would send that to a person like me. And I would send you a price list of Lego sets, or Lego pieces, or maybe coins, or knives, or what have you. And you'd write me a letter back, and we'd go back and forth. And if you want to buy something from me, you let me know. And you probably should call me, because sometimes stuff would sell out. And I don't want money sent to me, of course, so I would have you send me a money order from the post office, or maybe a cashier's check made up to me personally. Kind of sketchy. But generally it worked, and word of mouth. And that's how we used to deal with stuff in the old days. Anyways, rules from back then, rules from now. My dad always told me one thing. No matter how many dollar signs you see, no matter how big the hype is, never buy something that you're not willing to be stuck with. I decided I like this knife well enough that if it doesn't sell, I'm okay to be stuck with it. And that was good, because I am stuck with it. No one wants to meet the price I was going to sell it for, so I now use a knife. I'm okay if I own this for the rest of my life. I think it's kind of pretty. have this Lego set here. Unlike some, I'm totally fine with it. They threw it out in the casket with me. Not to be morbid, but don't buy something just to resell it. So for people out there that buy bags of the same minifigure and they're not really liking them, they're just waiting for themselves, say maybe a particular female minifigure and maybe a ATST Raider. If you don't like that Raider and you're not in love with that set, you probably shouldn't be hoarding it. This is not a financial channel, but it's about having fun. It's about Lego, right? Buy stuff you want, buy stuff you like, or at the very least, buy stuff that if you're stuck with it, it's not going to be something that you go, ugh, every time you look at it. Somebody say, hey, box is beat up. Probably can't sell it. Is it a total loss? No. Still, mint condition sad, or kind of hope it is. I don't see it's not somebody opening it, so, Why'd I buy this? I traded for this. Why? I collect vintage stompers. Not totally happy about it, but I don't mind having it. And this is trading mechanism. This is something I can trade for something else. And if I never do, that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. And that's what it is at the end of the day. End of the road. Don't have regrets, okay? My dad taught me something when I was a kid. He said, ain't nothing like buyer's regret or buyer's remorse. But he said, son, there's something worse. Seller's remorse. Don't let the dollar sign dictate what you have in your collection or what you want. Don't let those people telling you what's hype dictate what you want, what you keep. You are your own person. Anyways, I've been talking way too much. So, kind of a weird video, but we did mention Legos, so it is still a Lego video, right? Anyways, seriously, y'all take care of yourselves. I got to work this whole weekend. I'm working my hell week, basically going straight on and through probably Friday. Hopefully be off next Saturday. There will not be a live stream. I will do a community post, but that's why I'm yapping so much. I'm tired and I'm talking way too much. Anyways, appreciate all the views out there. Great community. You guys let me know what you think. If you agree, great. If you disagree, absolutely great. Anyways, y'all take care. Till next time. Ciao.